guys. What I'm about to tell you will mess with how you see yourself forever. Every man thinks women get turned on by looks, money, or smooth words, but that's not really what happens. A woman's attraction is psychological. She's turned on by the way a man moves and carries himself when he's not even trying. So if you've ever wondered what actually makes a woman feel that pull they can't explain, pay attention, because these are the top 10 sexiest non-sexual things men do that drive women crazy without saying a word. And if you're ready to learn how to use this in real life so women start craving your presence instead of ignoring it, grab my book Attraction Secrets. The link is in the description. Now let's get into it. Number 1, you stay calm under pressure. Every man loses control eventually, but the one who stays composed when drama and messiness hits. Neuroscientists found that emotional steadiness signals dominance. It tells her you know what to do under stress. And the moment she feels that certainty, her body can finally relax. The vast majority of guys crumble, start to argue, they'll defend, but the man who takes a breath, keeps his tone grounded, and lets silence carry the weight, that's the man she won't forget. Because power isn't in how fast you react to something, it's in how little you need to. Number 2, you lead decisions effortlessly. Confidence is not about barking or yelling orders. It's about direction. You say, we're going here, and move forward without hesitation. Not to control her, but to show her that she can trust your lead. Women crave clarity because clarity calms them. Every time you decide and move forward with purpose, she's able to relax around you. You stop being just another uncertain man and start becoming like an anchor. And when a woman feels anchored, attraction sparks because she finally feels free enough to be feminine. That's why hesitation kills desire and certainty creates it. Number 3, you listen without trying to fix. The vast majority of guys listen to respond. Actually, the vast majority of people listen to respond. But the man who listens to understand without judgment or necessarily having to find a solution to it hits her on a level no compliment ever will. When she vents, she's not necessarily looking for answers. She's searching for resonance. You look at her, you don't interrupt, you let silence stretch until she's finished. That control of your own urge to fix things shows her that emotions don't overwhelm you easily. And that's what drives her wild, because she's used to men trying to dominate her feelings, but you're the one who simply absorbs them and stays steady. That's the kind of control she can't explain, but she'll always remember. Number 4, you're completely focused on what you're doing. Nothing is sexier to a woman than a man who's locked into his focus. Not scrolling, not chasing attention, just fully absorbed with his mission. Whether you're training, building, or creating, your focus is the masculine energy in motion here. It's your discipline made visible. Evolutionary psychologists call it competence signaling. It tells her that you're capable, that you can provide stability, that you can survive. She might not even know why she's watching you, but her body does, because mastery and competence not only activate instinct, but it activates desire. Every time you choose purpose over distraction, her curiosity grows because focus is alluring. And men who move with intent don't need to advertise it. Number 5, when you use your voice with certainty. You don't need to shout or demand attention. You just speak like your words carry weight. Tone, pacing, and calm projection communicate more than words ever could. When you slow your speech and control the silence between words, you create rhythm, and rhythm controls emotion. Women do not remember what you said. They remember how you made them feel while you were saying it. The way your tone vibrates when you say her name, the steadiness in your voice when you disagree with something, that's what she responds to. Certainty, control, resonance. Because when your voice leads, her body follows. Number 6, when you walk away calmly. Every weak man explodes when he feels challenged. Every strong man knows when to walk away. You don't need to prove your point. You don't need to argue to win. You just leave the room with composure. And that's when she realizes she lost something she can't manipulate: your attention. Women are emotional strategists. They know exactly how to trigger you. But when you don't bite, when you withdraw your presence instead of your words, her mindset shifts. She starts replaying everything you said, wondering if she went too far. And that uncertainty creates desire, because restraint always leaves a stronger impression than reaction ever will. Number 7, when you look good without trying. You don't have to look like a model. You just need to look like a man who respects himself. Cleaned, groomed, intentional. Presentation is not about vanity. It's about discipline. It tells her you care about the details most men choose to ignore. Your posture, your skin, your breath. Women read those micro signals instantly because your appearance is silent communication. It tells her what kind of man you are before you even speak. And when you carry that discipline like it's normal and not like you're acting, she imagines what that control feels like up close. That's the quiet confidence that drives her crazy. Number 8, you protect without announcing it. You calmly move her to the inside of the sidewalk. You open doors without without hesitation. You pay attention to your surroundings while she's lost in conversation. You don't say, I'll protect you. You just do it. This is something that's extremely primal because it signals to her body that she's safe. And safety is the foundation of attraction. When you protect instinctively, you activate her deepest wiring. Her biology recognizes that strength, not words. You're not pretending to be masculine, you're embodying it. Because the men who talk about being protectors are usually compensating. The ones who just act are the ones she trusts. Number 9, when you don't react to attention. You walk into a room, eyes turn, but you don't pay it any attention. You don't wear your ego on your sleeve, you just exist like it's normal. That's the power a lot of guys never learn, because when attention doesn't move you, everyone else starts moving around you. Trust me guys, women notice the man who doesn't need the validation they're used to weaponizing. They sense the difference instantly. Confidence is not the absence of fear, it's the control of response. And when you treat attention like background noise, like it's just there, you make women compete for it. Presence without ego. That's dominance in its purest form. Number 10, when you disappear for a while. The most magnetic men understand one thing: timing. They know space creates weight and gravity. When you pull back, not out of anger, but out of focus, you amplify your value. Because a man who disappears for self-growth instead of drama becomes 10 times harder to replace. Absence makes women crave the stability they felt around you. That's biology again. Dopamine rises in uncertainty. She starts replaying your tone, your scent, your silence, and that's when obsession begins, because you stopped feeding her addiction. That's the paradox of attraction. The more you pull back with purpose, the stronger she feels the pull. Now listen carefully, because this is what all 10 things have in common. Every single one of these behaviors communicates control. Control of emotion, control of presence, control of energy. And that's what women are drawn to. It's not money, it's not looks, it's not charm, it's composure. Because composure is the rarest currency in today's modern world. And the man who owns it will never have to chase approval again. Women don't fall for men who try to impress them. They fall for the men they can't quite figure out. The one who moves slow, speaks with intent, and rarely breaks character. That's the man who owns the room without saying a word. That's the man she tells her friends about but can't quite describe. That's the man she feels before she ever understands why. If you're ready to master presence, composure, and real power, grab my book, Attraction Secrets. It'll teach you how to control the energy that make women chase you instead of the ones that confuse you. The link is in the description. So with that being said, until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye.